apologize once again. Our next distinguished alumni is going to be Marie Lane. The person who nominated her was Jim Templeton, who happened to be a former kindergarten student of mine over at Preston School. And he, unfortunately, but fortunately for him, is the band director in the Columbus School area. And he could not make it tonight because, as many of you know who are involved in the fine arts programs, this is a busy time for band people. So he couldn't leave Columbus to introduce her, so I shall read this and then award her her gift, well earned, and then sit down for the rest of the evening. Marie Lane and her younger siblings, John and Catherine, attended Cauga Falls City Schools from kindergarten through high school. Marie is a member of the Cauga Falls High School graduating class of 1984. While attending Cauga Falls High School, Marie and her siblings were all proud members of the Marching Tiger Band. Marie went on to earn a bachelor's degree from West Virginia Wesleyan College, a Juris Doctor from Cleveland Marshall College of Law, and was admitted to the practice of law in 1991. Marie Lane began her legal career as an assistant public defender in the Stark County Public Defender's Office, representing clients in family, misdemeanor, and felony matters. In November 1998, Marie was appointed as the director of the Ashtabula County Public Defender's Office, serving in that position for nearly 23 years. Marie Lane's legal career includes over 100 jury trials and 6 cases before the Ohio Supreme Court. In 2008, Marie was a founder of the Ashtabula County Felony Drug Court Program, the first drug court in Ashtabula County. In 2011, the Chief Justice of the Ohio Supreme Court appointed Marie to serve as the public defender representative on the Supreme Court's Commission on Specialized Dockets, which is responsible for providing oversight of Ohio's treatment courts. In September 2021, Marie accepted the position of Project Director for Justice for Vets, a division of the National Association of Drug Court Professionals. As a project director, Marie works with courts all over the country to provide training and technical assistance with the formation and operation of veterans treatment courts. It is the mission of Justice for Vets to ensure that a veterans treatment court is within the reach of every veteran in need. Marie is president of the Ashtabula County Metro Parks Board, a past exalted ruler of the Ashtabula Elks Lodge, number 208, a member of Ashtabula American Legion Post 103, Ladies Auxiliary, past president of the Ashtabula County Bar Association, and a member of the Ashtabula Area College Committee, the advisory committee of Kent State Ashtabula. Marie's parents, Harley, and as we called her during the time that I taught, Lala Lane, I understand it may be Layla, still reside in Cauga Falls. Marie is engaged to Larry Cantola of Conneaut, Ohio. Ms. Lane, would you please come forward?
Good evening. I'm going to be very brief. I'd just like to say that the Cauga Falls school system was very good to the Lane family. As you heard, we were, myself and my younger brother and my younger sister, kindergarten through high school. We were Lincoln Lions, we were Roberts Warriors, and of course we were Falls Tigers. We were all 3 in the marching band, which was very important to all 3 of us. My parents, who still live here in the Falls and are here tonight, were very active in the IMP, and they traveled to every single marching band performance that we did. My mom was a 2nd grade teacher at Silver Lake Elementary School and retired there in 2009, I believe, 2005. As you heard, I went on to become a lawyer. My younger brother went on to earn a master's of business administration and is a businessman. My sister literally has never left school. She went on to get a PhD and is now a full-time college professor at the West Virginia Wesleyan, where everybody but my brother graduated, including my parents. The only advice I would have for you is if you have the opportunity If you had a teacher who you felt was very impactful on your life, I would recommend that when you're out in the world as an adult, that you reach back and make contact with that teacher. I can tell you, because band was so important to me, and through the fact that we have an alumni marching band, that I am so happy that I've been able to have an adult friendship with Robert Felbush. And you heard Mrs. Moffett mention Jim Templeton. I don't know if any of you here are in the band, but there are a lot of other Tiger bands now throughout the state of Ohio, because Mr. Felbush was so impactful to us that his students went on and then they modified their high schools to Tiger Band. So Mr. Templeton was one of them. So Mr. Felbush has been very instrumental in aiding his program. And I've just been really happy to have an adult relationship with him and to be able to talk about the things that happened in high school and learn why they happened. And it was really shaped my perspective of the experience at the time. My other favorite teacher, other than Mr. Felbush, was Patricia Henry. She was my 4th grade teacher. So I was in her 4th grade class the school year of 1975 to 76. And Ms. Henry was a different sort of teacher. She, first of all, she was a single woman, but it was Ms. Henry. You would never refer to her as Miss Henry, it was Ms. Henry. She always wore pants. You never saw her in a dress or a skirt. She set up her classroom in these diagonals, the desks, so nobody was actually no student was directly behind another. So there was never anybody behind you directly, and you weren't behind anybody else either. And she also had this very unique teaching style of having us, instead of doing book reports, we would write Dear Ms. Henry letters. Because it was much easier to write a letter to explain the book that she had just read than just writing a book report. And I will never forget that impact that her class had on me as a student. And I regret, she passed away a few years ago, and I regret that I never reached out to her as an adult, asked her to go have a cup of coffee or have lunch sometime, because I believe we would have been friends as adults, and I would have really enjoyed the opportunity to have that relationship with her and to explain to her how impactful she was on my life. So that's my one advice to all of you moving forward, and thank you very much for the award.